Fucking ding dong. What the fuck?
It ding dongs when you come in. Ding dong. Sorry, it took me a little bit longer.
I know. I was like, where the fuck's my link? What's going on? Hello?
Sorry, there's a delay and I can hear us talking because I hadn't muted it.
Oh. Hey, Eric. Hey, Ron Draper.
Hey, Steve Yoakum. Steve Yoakum, you are in the bed today. You are got the strep.
You are grounded. JK. Lisa. Susan. Hey, hey, hey. Life perplexed. We'll be.
I'm still trying to get back to the damn chat.
Of course you are. Not my fault. Mama
You know
raised
I'm
an idiot.
fucking moron.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you are. And you know what? Before you go to bed, I want you to go in there. Hey, Hazel, I want you to go in there and gargle some warm salt
water.
Your damn strep throat. Ugh. Told you I started taking antibiotics last week.
What are we talking about?
I have a new approach. You'll see.
A new approach to what?
You'll see. Just watch.
I
You're
hate
sick
when she
too, Will?
does that shit. I hate when you do that.
Superfragilistic SP balsidosis. What? Well, Midwestern Mary, you are the whore of the pirate ship. Under me, of course. Who's been married for 25 years.
Yep, it's my fault. Blame Rainbow.
She didn't have strep. Warm salt water. When you get up in the morning, if you go seriously, and this is like my professional like advice here. If you gargle warm salt water before you go to bed, like as warm as you can stand it, and gargle it, and then in the morning when you get up, do that first thing, it will make it feel a whole lot better, and it'll slough off, because what happens is that your throat blisters up, and all that has to slough off, and it'll help it slough off and heal faster.
Hey, Australia. Steve has naked pictures everywhere. Life perplexed. He just passes them around like baseball cards, and we trade them.
Girl, bye. Girl. I mean, how you send somebody a message? Oh, look, here we go. You ready?
Who
Tally,
came in?
that's so it's Angela. Tally, that's so cute that you think so much of yourself.
Hey, Kimmo.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Blue, Irish Dragon
You
Lady.
didn't even hear me.
What's going on?
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna have a new approach. Apparently, what I'm doing isn't working. I can't seem to get through to anybody. They ask me the same motherfucking questions over and over and over. So I'm gonna have a new approach.
But that's my approach. It was my idea.
I know it was your idea, but I think I'm gonna bite your style.
Okay, so
You'll see
do it
why.
again and do it a little bit nicer.
Okay, well, Tally, it's so cute that you think enough of yourself to think that Steve would want to send you a dick pic. But have a Merry Christmas.
Very good. Look what I'm doing, you all. I'm making her be nice to people.
That's nasty.
Hey, Kelly. Aren't y'all proud of me?
Hmm. And as to your situation, Angelo,
What did I do?
you should be flattered that somebody took the time out of their day to go search you on the internet and claim that you are an African American man whose birthday is in March. Doesn't that make you feel good inside that somebody at Christmas time, at this hectic time of the year, cared enough to take the time out of their day for
I
you?
suppose. I have no issues being a black man. What's wrong with
Good
that?
night, Blue.
Happy holidays.
Midwestern Mary, that's not the way it works. No middle fingers. The new approach is if they say something mean, since it's close to Christmas, 'tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. The new approach is to say something nice about them.
Who's great at faking public records, Miss Midwestern Mary? Who is it? Oh, Spider? Well, she's very talented at that. So she should be
She,
proud of herself. Have a happy holiday.
she's very good at faking records. That's a hard thing to do.
It's good that
So
you have goals and that you excelled at something.
see, nice.
Irish Dragon Lady made a nice video. I appreciate that.
No, LaDonna, no.
Rainbow's over here fighting a fight.
I'm trying to fight the good fights. Oh,
You know I got to be up here with the Jonas Brothers.
hey, Mike.
We have a new approach, Jake. We have a new approach.
Yeah, Jake, this is especially important for you to listen to.
Yes,
Because it was my idea.
it took me
What?
several days to get on board. Look, Midwestern Mary asked me, do I know who's good at faking reports? And I said, no, who? And she said, Spider. And I said, well, I'm glad that she has a goals in her life and that she has excelled at something. Have a happy holiday.
If they say something mean about you, you just come back with something nice about them and then say Merry Christmas.
It's
So
basically a backhanded compliment.
we'll
is what you're
go
doing.
kill him with kindness, basically.
Yes,
No, it's not really kindness. It's kind of
it's just being nice for the Christmas
Fake
season.
kindness.
it's a no. It's really a backhanded comment because you don't excel at anything else in life, but you do excel at
Emoji.
making fake evidence. So bravo to you.
Yeah, I should probably apologize to Mary. I yelled at her a while ago. I'm a dick like that. You know me.
Don't be yelling at Mary. What'd you yell at Mary for?
She made a comment I thought was like disrespectful, and I think she meant it as like a joke, and I didn't see it as a joke.
Mary jokes around a lot. She's got a
Yeah,
weird sense of
it was just a
humor.
weird like joke for me. Like I don't know. She was like, "You ruined my divorced life" or something, and I was just like, "I don't like if it's a joke, it's a joke." I
She's
shouldn't
not
have
divorced.
overreacted.
That
Yeah,
was a
she's not
joke.
divorced. It was a
Well, it's
joke.
just a weird comment. I was just like, I took it as a disrespectful thing. That's probably just like my defensive side, you know?
Oh, well, look, Midwestern Mary, Jake's apologizing.
There
It's
you go.
that time of year.
See, there you go.
All we got's 2 weeks. We can do this, guys.
8
2
days,
weeks.
y'all. And then you can go fucking psychotic
And
on
then
January
after
1st.
on January 1st, you can go back to what you want to do.
All right.
But I'm telling you, this is going to work.
Okay. I've been very nice.
At least if it doesn't work, you can at least say, you know, we took the high road on things.
Yeah, like I tried.
We typically take the high road.
I emailed Next yesterday.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow.
Wonder what
And
that
told-
guy's up
Creepy,
to.
Dewey.
He's doing really well, Jake, actually. I popped in that. Hey, Carol. I popped in there the other day and he had a fucking shit ton of people in there. He had like 230 people or something, 250 people. He had a bunch of people in there. And he
Not
was actually doing content. I mean, it was drama stuff, but he actually had content. And I listened for a minute. He looks good. He's put on a little bit of weight.
Good.
is Cheeks, and I emailed him and said I apologize for anything I've ever said that had offended you. I know that I would be side eyeing me too if I was you, because he got like 10,000 subs or something. But I was
Good
coming
for
after
him.
your subs or whatever. But I'm not. I'll probably won't see you again for another year. So happy holidays.
Um,
There you go.
why can't I see Michelle Lynn?
I don't think he's necessarily a horrible person. I think he made some bad decisions that might have had to do with like the people surrounding him as well. So
Oh yeah.
I'll give him that. I'm not excusing some of the stuff he did, but I don't hate the guy. I
He's
just
had
don't
content
really
and
like.
everything.
Y'all gotta admit, sticking your hand up your butt
I
on
was
the
not
live
talking about that.
stream,
Yeah,
don't
but
wanna
I
hear that
also
bit.
understand like,
like he lost it.
well, Lindsay,
Well, I mean, look what he
you
was
lose a
pushing.
child that age, and then you have people like Katie like mocking that and encouraging people to harass you for it. Like I'm not saying I would do the same thing, but I could see like having a breakdown over that for sure.
Oh, Mary, Jake, Mary said unblock her on Twitter so y'all could cheer the Packers in the playoffs.
If they make the goddamn playoffs the way they're playing. Yeah, I can do that. I'm not
Hey, Carrie.
right this second, but I'll do it tonight.
So everybody know what the plan is until January 1st now?
Be as mean and drunk as possible.
No!
No, that is not
Yeah,
the
yeah,
answer.
I got you.
We're gonna be nice and they're gonna be like, the pirate ship has went fucking nuts or something.
But
and we're gonna be like,
people will still make shit up and be like, oh,
It
they said
doesn't
this and
matter.
that.
It
You
don't
know how
matter.
that shit works.
It don't matter. They're not
It
gonna.
don't matter.
I mean, I could
they're
have
gonna do it anyway. So why get mad at it?
They're gonna do it anyway. I could have a picture of the fucking sky in a video and showing that it's raining, and they could just say, "Oh nope, I got receipts that says it's sunny at her house," and they would believe them anyway. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It really
So that's
don't matter.
why we're going to be nice at least until January 1st.
I mean,
All right.
Jake, seriously, Jake. I mean, I haven't even reacted. There's a whole website loaded on names that match my name, similar to my name.
Well, the one was Angelo Stevens Mitchell.
That's definitely not me.
Right. The middle name was Stevens.
But there were like
and it
7
wasn't-
or 8 Angelo Stevens.
Right, but it was an African American man.
That are troll accounts or just people with your
No,
name?
they're saying that's
Court records.
court records. They're saying that that's Angelo, even though the
Oh.
birthday don't match up.
Yo, well,
And-
some of you know my birth name, and trust me, it's a common fucking name. I could get
Yeah.
confused with a lot of people. I'm sure it's the.
I didn't know that there were that many Angelos in Virginia until I joined the military.
well, the ones in Texas, though.
Yeah, one's in Texas. The main one there, the Angelo Stevens, born in March. That dude's actually in prison. So, I mean, again, if you clicked on the actual links or actually went to the website and like clicked on the names,
There you go, LaDonna. That'll work.
no, something we call in this community research. You would have figured out that it was.
Oh no, you don't do that. You don't click on the link. You just take whatever they post up there and take it as gospel.
Yeah.
How come nobody confuses me with Jennifer Moody, the doctor here that works
I
at
don't know.
U of L?
Well,
I mean,
before I am being nice, the stream that we all know who she streamed last night. Like, all I'm going to say about that is practice what you fucking preach. Don't preach to your people that don't mess with people's lives. I support that, but I don't mess with people's lives. You can't have it both ways. Like,
Yep.
you can't say
Well,
don't mess with people's lives. Well, unless I don't like them, then it's cool. No,
hey Val.
Angelo,
and that's it. Sorry,
I
Rainbow.
got something nice you could say about them trying to find you.
Nice try. I don't know.
They was thinking of you for a very long time to put that video together.
It was nice. I mean,
Yeah,
one really good thing actually did come out of it. I do like the picture of me and my gi with my sword in front of an auto dealership.
That was yes, that was awesome.
I'm actually gonna put that on my next coupon flyer. I actually like that, and since it's me, I can use it because it's my image.
Well, you
So-
know what?
That saves me some time.
There's a parody coming, just so
Oh,
that you
is there?
know. Hey, Stitches. Hey, Kimmo.
Susan, your Christmas card box came back because I forgot to put your zip code on it. It was mailed out again today.
Oh yeah, thank you for your Christmas card. That was awesome.
Yes, I
You're
loved it.
welcome.
Thank you so much. You have very tiny handwriting.
I know.
I had to use a magnifying glass to read it.
Shut up.
I thought I was reading the instructions on the back of a Bic lighter.
I put it up
Right.
next to my pictures and stuff of my friends and
Aw.
whatnot.
Oh. Hey, you know, I can safely say I have not received a Christmas card from Jake Jonas. That's kind of weird.
I don't
doesn't
do them,
do
man.
cards.
Yeah, I stopped doing them.
figured after laying in the bed together and spooning, I would have gotten something from you.
Well, if you just could tell everybody about it, you're definitely not getting a Christmas card. Secrets are
goddamn.
secrets, man.
God damn. But yeah, so one good thing did come out of that, which is the image, which I like. I really like that. So I actually downloaded it and I got it going out in my next little. You know how we dealers we mail out those little like postcards with like a discount on it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I think that's pretty cool.
Jake, quit fucking with your lip ring.
Sorry, it's a habit.
He knew. She knew too.
I know, you
Yeah,
sound
no,
like
you're
Benny
get-
G
no,
eating crackers.
Yeah, you got it. I'm sorry. It's just a hat. It's like a
I know. I
like
got one.
A pain
Oral
in the ass,
fixation.
Stitches.
Hey, Stitches.
He got us a pain in the ass.
Hey, Mary. Hey, Susan.
Well,
Hey,
thank
Val.
you for thinking of me, Stitches, and I appreciate any gift that I'm given at the holiday.
See, that's what I was going to say to Angelo. If people are looking you up, just be like, "Oh, it's nice to be thought about."
It is. It
It's
is.
nice to be appreciated.
Thanks for noticing me.
Right.
Tell you one thing, that trip to West Virginia is going to be treacherous because there is some fucking snow and ice over here now.
Mm.
I want Will B to know something. Will B, are you still here?
Will B's always here.
Yeah, we got like a
Colleen
foot
will
here,
be.
Angelo.
Oh my
Colleen
God.
will be. Will
He's
B,
here.
are you still in the building?
He's still here.
Will be. That's really Eric. Really.
Right.
I'm just kidding. Just
Mary
picking on
said,
you
"Oh my
guys.
God, you guys,
Huh.
this nice thing is going to totally play into my humor."
Good.
20
it's also
below
like-
zero tomorrow and a wind chill. Ooh.
Yep. Cold, nasty, ugly.
Fuck that.
But we're gonna try. We're gonna do our best to make the trip because I like to keep timelines.
Like they would call off school if it was that cold here.
Yeah.
Oh, not here.
Oh yeah, they would hear.
So you're
Because
working on a
Will B's not
parody.
here.
Yes.
How long is that gonna take?
I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow, and it'll probably
Okay.
be up tomorrow.
Look at that. That's gonna be awesome. Don't forget to put me in a name in the tagline.
Oh, for sure.
Tag all of our followers.
Yes.
And then
It's
Tag the pirate ship.
yes, it's gonna be a good one.
It was snowing here this morning, but it really didn't stick. The
Yeah,
ground
I-
was too warm.
Like a couple months ago, I thought about like getting everybody T-shirts for Christmas, but I decided not to because I can't afford like 50. You know what I mean? I didn't want anybody
Yeah.
to feel left out. Like,
Those
if I
were broke
forgot to get-
motherfuckers.
Right?
Well, I looked at the prices and it was like $200, but that was only for like 20. And I was like, I know that somebody's going to be like, why didn't I get one? Like, I
Hey,
just didn't want to
Vintage.
make anybody feel left out, feel
Right.
like they aren't as important as someone else, you know?
Hey, Keith.
Yeah.
So what you do is you buy 50 $1 lottery tickets and you just send everybody a $1 lottery ticket and it could turn into $20,000.
Except when they win money, they got to drag their ass to New York to cash it in.
Hey, shit happens. You get a visit out of it that way.
Yeah, that's
Right?
I
Or we could like mail it back to you and you could cash it for us and then split the money.
Oh, look
Oh,
at
yeah,
that.
that's a good idea. PayPal.
Will be.
Hey, Pearl.
I'm glad you're back. I would like to say something.
I will be.
So, I don't know if you are aware of this. I have a fear of bridges that go over water,
Hey, Michaela.
especially metal bridges. And I
Yeah, you
have
gonna
to
be going over
go
this weekend?
over to Saturday to get to you.
3.
I have to go over 3 bridges.
Oh no, 4.
to get to shut the hell up.
It's 4. It really is 4. You got Kentucky River, Ohio River, and then you
Just
got.
the big metal bridges bother me, not the little small bridges.
You ought to be scared of that one on 64 over Kentucky River
Really?
because I've been underneath of it. That motherfucker don't look right.
See,
So will
the
be,
big metal bridges are safer though.
Mhm.
yeah, says the silver bridge that fell. And the Tacoma bridge that fell. So I must love you a lot to be willing to go into a panic attack in the middle of a bridge to bring you your car.
You got to drive over it too.
Yeah, she actually has to drive over, so she can't close her eyes this time.
See, those don't bother me. The ones that bother me are like the old creaky covered
Keith.
ones, like wooden.
Oh no,
Yeah.
those bother me, and I know that's how I'm gonna die.
Dude, when we went to Brown County, we went over to the state park to just check it out. And I told you they got like a water park in there. But anyway, you have to go over a covered bridge, an old one that was built in like 1802 or something. And it literally looks like the bridge off Beetlejuice. And it makes all kinds of noise when you go over it too.
Well, I can't. Well, you know, I can't take Valium because I'll be driving. I'm thinking about bringing my daughter
Right, Steve?
so I could just close my eyes and she could just steer.
No.
That sounds extremely unsafe.
You'll be fine. Try it out.
Just stare straight ahead.
What you do?
Seriously, don't do that. I'm
Yeah,
joking.
what you do, Rainbow, is you go as you get to the first bridge, you go to the middle, you pull off to the side, you get out, you lean over, and you flip off the bridge.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
I'm gonna call Pirate and I'm gonna be crying. I'm telling you.
I'm not going to answer.
Can't
answer while you're driving.
It's terrible.
I will stop on that
I'm not
bridge.
gonna answer.
Okay, listen. So check it. Last night, I was putting up the rest of the Christmas stuff, and I was bored, and I saw Just Angel come on. So me and Steve was over there. There's 50 was over there. There's a bunch of us over. Irish was over, and she had like the worst troll ever. Apparently, this troll has been trolling her for like 3 years. His name is like Troll King or something, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like it's like Troll King 1, Troll King 2, Troll King 3.
Oh, so it's like a Carlos Mencia.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he was trolling the hell out of her, and she kept blocking him, and all of a sudden he just like I called Savage and told her that today. All of a sudden he just put Savage Live exclamation point like he was throwing up a gang sign or something. I was like, what the hell?
No, I have not. Well, B, I just told you I must love you a lot because I have to go over several bridges that are metal that go over top water, and I'm scared of those. And I'll be driving your car over those
or off of those.
or off.
No,
Or
don't say
into.
that.
Into.
Don't say that.
Well, if she closes her damn eyes, you don't know where the hell she's gonna end up.
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
So yeah.
I'm scared.
Is
You'll be
that
alright.
so? That's what that tweet was about. I thought it was your stream. I see.
No, it was not my stream. It was
But
Angel.
that's what that tweet you were about, right? That was like the
Yes.
biggest troll. Okay, I got you.
It was amateur hour. I swear to God, it was like, and it was like the worst trolling I've ever seen.
But I gotta give somebody credit who's like keeps their troll name the same, but just puts a 1 or a 2 or a 3. Like at least you know it's them. You know,
At least you're
there's a bit of
consistent.
honesty about it.
I have a KitchenAid update announcement. KitchenAid update announcement.
Okay.
So the wife has been making lots of things with KitchenAid. Yesterday she made a pizza dough with really good pizza. It actually was good. The day before that she had made a shit ton of peanut butter cookies,
4 will.
to which she had eaten several, and then told me, "You really need to get these cookies out of here." I'm like, you're the ones that made them. So
And then you ate the
anyways,
rest of them. Okay. Yeah. And go on.
I didn't eat them all. I ate 4.
Oh my God.
And I gave the rest to my workers, who devoured them in less than 30 minutes. And then she ordered these, those really fancy dancy candied apples that they sell on the shopping network.
Yeah.
Well, she ordered 10 of those.
Oh damn, those things are expensive, dude.
Oh, dude, we ate one last night. It was fucking phenomenal.
I
Nice.
think there's 2 will be.
Well, we gave one to my car partner, one to his wife, and one to his son. And she's been pestering me to, oh, you need to know what he thought of the apples. What do you do? So finally, I have him on the phone. So I'm like, Nancy wants to know what you thought of the apples. He goes, what apples? They're gone.
Right.
Yeah, they all three of them last night.
Oh wow.
I barely got through what is that? About a quarter of one. I barely got through a quarter because it's got like an inch of freaking caramel, chocolate, nuts. And
Oh
then
yeah,
this-
they're good too. Those strawberries are good too.
those
See, that's
delicious-
ones
strawberries?
I would like. I don't like the candy apples with the hard red candy stuff. Like,
No, what is that
Me
anyway? Is
either.
that like a cherry or something?
it's just like sugar, I assume.
All Will B cares about is his car. He don't care. I may have a heart attack.
Aw.
Actually, if you count, you'll have to go 1, 2, 3,
have to go
4,
over the-
5,
no.
6,
No,
7, because you're going to have to go over 3 on the way up there.
there's only
and-
one big bridge on the way up to.
No, there's the
geez.
Kentucky River Bridge, and then you have to go over the Kanawha River or whatever it is. I
That's
say
the
it
one
wrong.
I'm talking about. Only the
Right.
metal ones with the metal poles and shit bother me.
I would be worried about that one on 64.
Like the
That
Second
one kind of
Street
makes me a little
Bridge.
nervous for real. The Kentucky River Bridge, because I've been under it and it don't look right. I'm
And then we
just
gotta
saying.
go over. We
Little
gotta go over the
copper.
bridge that goes from Virginia to Ohio.
And then you gotta go over to Ohio River Bridge.
No, I'll be back in your car by then.
No.
They're leaving I think they're heading out on Saturday. I'm gonna be the car will already be there because I'm dropping it off Friday.
Yeah, I got the
Copper.
date wrong.
Along with
Hey,
all the
Copper.
paperwork and all that fun jazz.
Yeah, we're leaving out Saturday.
Yes.
Oh, hey, I have a question for you panelists. Well, Jake might not remember, but I know you two will. Just out of curiosity. When is my birthday?
It's in December.
It's in December.
December.
You just
what?
had it.
Yes.
Last Tuesday, was it like 2 Tuesdays ago?
Yes.
Oh, no shit, dude.
Yep.
Happy
And you
birthday.
asked for code.
feel
No. There's a reason for it. Trust.
And
It
you
was-
asked for code black.
Coke Black. That is correct. And I did receive Coke Black. I received Coke Black.
I think
from
we still have your birthday
people.
stream up
What's
somewhere.
Coke
Yeah.
Black exactly? What's the difference?
This particular one is quite disgusting because it is almost 20 years old.
Oh, damn. So it's like
They-
from back in the day.
Yeah, they don't make it anymore.
They don't make it. But
Yeesh.
originally it was carbonated Maxwell House and carbonated Coke together.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Actually, I don't know.
Thi-
I always think things would sound gross, but they're probably like really
No,
good,
this
you
is
know?
really like if you have you guys remember those soda genies
Yes.
when they stopped making Coke Black? I used to brew Maxwell House, store it in the fridge for a day, then I'd carbonate it, and then I'd add it to my Coke. It doesn't taste the same because obviously it's all cooked and heated and brewed and then carbonated at like the factory, but it
Hey,
was pretty
Copper.
close. Ron Draper, hello, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, like when I
He's
go
right
get
there.
when I get an iced coffee, it's always huge, and I put like a bunch of chocolate syrup and 4 shots of espresso in it. Yo, I'm flying driving down the road. Like,
Oh my god, no. I typically don't have coffee with sugar in it anymore. Typically it's like black or cream. Mostly black, unless it's cold.
I drink cold iced coffee with things in it, but hot coffee I only want black.
I met
Yeah.
Ron Draper in Lisa's stream.
Ron
believe.
is good, Angela. All right, Lisa, good enough for me. Yeah, it's old school, but according to Beth, they're supposed to be re-releasing Coke Black sometime next year. I think probably for the Super Bowl. I'm not sure.
With Maxwell House brand coffee in it.
Yeah, it was always made with Maxwell House. Yes.
They have a contract with Maxwell House.
Yeah, Well, they're owned by the same conglomerate.
Well, yeah, yeah.
All right, Ollie,
Along with
let me teach you
along with
something.
half the industries out there is how it works
Right.
anymore.
Let me teach you guys something real quick. Okay, you ready? Philip Morris is like one entity. Okay. And under that is their tobacco stuff. But Philip Morris is owned by who?
Um,
I'll give you a hint. I'll give
Johnson
you.
and Johnson?
I'll give you a hint. They're accused of cheating, and that's how they win the Super Bowl.
Oh, the
Oh, yeah.
Patriots? Really? Robert Kraft owns it?
Bob Kraft, which owns Kraft Foods,
Mm.
but Kraft Foods is another entity. Underneath Kraft Foods
Well-
is Coca-Cola and Olive Garden and several other chain restaurants.
Hmm. Same way
That's-
with Pepsi.
That's no different than like there's connections between Universal, the movie company, NBC,
Yeah.
and companies like Raytheon. Like the
Yeah.
people that own NBC also manufacture bombs. So
Yep.
literally, like
You're welcome, Will.
There you go.
the politician on TV on NBC is saying we're going to war, and NBC is profiting from him being on TV and because they own the bombs that are going to be made for the war. It's crazy.
I have
Yeah.
a question,
42.
and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. So we used to have four different hospitals.
4 different.
We had
hospitals.
Kentucky One Health, U of L, Norton, and Jewish Hospital. Okay, those were your options of hospitals to go to.
Okay.
U of L just bought Kentucky One and Jewish Hospital,
Okay. so
which
now
only leaves Norton's and now U of L.
or your walk-ins.
No,
Right.
for anything.
Oh, okay.
So isn't that creating a U of L monopoly?
The monopoly law was lifted right around the second term of Obama, which is why
No,
phone companies
that's not right. The regulations. I'll tell you how it happened.
or
Am I
wrong, though, Jay?
A lot of these industry deregulations were created in Bush's second term, and they were temporary. They were like a 4-year tax break for a lot of the biggest corporations in the country. And then good old Joe Biden, the Democrat, went and made that a law for good. So
There you go.
that's why there's
Okay.
only like 4 airlines anymore, and they're all terrible quality because industries get together and they meet and they either work with each other, or they meet up and they're like, yeah, let's just drop quality, cut costs, and people have no choice. You want to fly, you have to give them money.
That's what I'm saying. We have no choice except to go to either U of
Right.
L.
Correct.
That might
But-
be. I don't know how local stuff works.
Or
I'm just
Norton.
talking about like national industries.
Yeah, but under the current law, I mean, it is a monopoly. You and I and every other Joe can see it, but under the law, it's allowed now. And what it's doing is it's killing smaller competition.
Oh yeah.
An example of that is that huge merger. I think it's still under debate. What is it? AT&T and what is it? Spectrum? No, Time Warner or something like that.
Yeah, that went through.
Oh, it did go through.
Because it went through because Trump was on the campaign trail, and I'm not a Trump fan, but one of the few things he said I liked was we got to start breaking these companies up, and it's not just companies. This is what Wall Street is also doing.
Right.
If you guys have ever bought a ticket through like Ticketmaster, StubHub, you name it, you've paid the same company. Like a lot of these industries have started to monopolize because there's no more laws stopping it.
There you go.
It's kind of scary, really.
Yeah, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt us down the road. It already is. If you look at cable companies right now, your choices are limited. That's why everybody's switching to streaming, and that's why a lot of these companies are now trying to make a headline. I think Disney just started their streaming service.
Yeah, because Time Warner and another cable company was bought by Spectrum.
Yes, Spectrum is huge now. Almost as big as Verizon. Now I have Spectrum and I haven't really had any complaints because you can lock in a rate for years and years and years and never get it raised up. But not if you have all 3 services. You've got to count on streaming.
But the point is, like, if you're watching cable TV, at some point you're giving the same company your money nationwide. There's no
Right.
competition. They're trying to do the same thing with internet. Telecom companies like Verizon, AT&T, and all these places have tried to, like AT&T, Ajit Pai, the guy who works for the FCC, who's trying to end net neutrality. Which, do you guys know what that is? Net neutrality.
That is where they can adjust the speeds based
And
on what,
traffic.
based on what you pay versus where it's
Right.
it's everybody gets the same speed for the same amount of money.
Right. Like right now, if Pirate's website and YouTube's website are both up at the same time, they both have a 50% chance of being found or along those lines. Like, and when
Correct.
you go to Pirate's website, it'll be just as fast as YouTube's. And
Correct.
ending net neutrality would mean people could essentially slow your website way down, make theirs way faster, so people are more likely to use it. They can start charging like ridiculous rates for internet access. So if you want to have Wi-Fi, you're going to be paying $1,000 a month now.
Yeah.
And-
Y'all read what Copper just wrote. I'm sorry to laugh at you while you
But-
were talking.
Ajit Pai, this guy who's pushing all this, he worked for AT&T for a long time. Then he came into the government and he's trying to push these laws that'll really help out a company like AT&T. And I guarantee if the law gets passed, he'll leave government work and go right back to AT&T for a huge amount of money.
Yeah, because he did their job for him.
Right. That's another way corporations are getting ahead of the mom and pop business. Not to mention, if you own a small business, one of my friends owns a tattoo shop, right? She pays 35% taxes. Why is it that Walmart only pays 21%? Like these companies who have record profits every quarter of every year.
Yeah.
It kind of makes you think.
Yeah.
But I won't go on and on.
Told you,
before
Jake.
Pirate.
When I enter politics in 2024, you are going to be on my on
I
my
gotcha.
staff. Yeah. You.
Did y'all read Copper K's comment?
Yes, I read Copperface comment. I have no
I
idea
didn't
why
read it.
anybody's making a video about anal bleach.
Ew. Yo, I think porn stars do that though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't watch porn.
I just know because I watched a special about it on YouTube. She was going to get it done.
I just make it with Steve. What? Who said that?
Did Pirate fall asleep on us?
Nah, she's listening. Or calling
What's she
someone.
doing?
Will be. I don't expect them. I hope they go bankrupt. Hey, there you go, Will be.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
Pirate.
Yeah, see, one of the good things about like an average Joe American actually running for president, one is the hopes of winning are slim to none because you just don't have the hundreds of millions of dollars to put into
Well,
ads.
I know some of you won't agree with me, but I'm telling everyone who will listen, if you want healthcare that you can provide for your family at an extremely nominal, if not free cost, if you want to help the working people in this country, you should vote for Bernie Sanders.
Wow.
Not going to change anybody's mind or tell them how to vote, but
You
if
just
you
did.
if you, oh, okay, I'm suggesting, but
He's not
if
trying
you-
to change their mind. He's just saying.
if you want gigantic industries and corporations to be able to charge what they want, and you pay out the nose, and
keep it how it is.
the most rich people in the country run the show and write the laws,
Welcome,
then
different stage.
you won't want to vote for Bernie. But if you want to help the working man out and small business out, he's the candidate.
We've lost so many small businesses here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We
but
used to
small
have-
businesses are dying.
Yeah,
And-
we
Yeah,
used
like-
to have this badass record shop that like was just sold records. It was Ear Ecstasy. And they went out of business like 2 years ago. And they'd been around like before I was born.
I watched a documentary on like the rise of Walmart in the 2000s because of those deregulation laws, and then it also took that rise and compared it to like national averages for small businesses, and the Walmart chart goes way up while small businesses drop way down. Like it's just not Walmart, itself, but like they're not the only problem. It's just
Right.
like the companies like that, big box stores like that, have really pushed small business out of towns. Some towns have been devastated when a Walmart comes in. And it's because where are you going to go? Like, are you going to go and spend more? And people do choose to do that to support small business. I understand why people can't afford to.
You need a politician that can't be bought and paid for.
I don't know,
That's-
Copper. I don't know where she went.
Well, in my opinion, you should
I
go
went to get
above
food.
that and just make campaign finance like politicians shouldn't be allowed to take money from industries, from companies, from corporations, and then sway them to vote against what the people want, because it's not a democracy. But that's how I feel.
I agree. What are you eating?
A peanut butter sandwich and some chips.
Ooh.
Yo, you got to try.
Did you
peanut
put
butter
the
banana.
chips in the peanut butter sandwich?
No.
Then you don't know
What?
what the fuck you're doing.
If you guys
My
ever get a chance
daughter-
to eat a peanut butter banana sandwich, I'm telling you, it's the
I love a
shit.
peanut butter and banana sandwich.
Word.
Put some Nutella on it too.
Peanut butter
Mhm.
and salt and vinegar chips. I'm telling
My
you.
daughter brought me home the nastiest thing today.
What?
She was like, "You've got to try these." I was like, "What are they?" She said, "Just try one." It was a fried pickle.
Uh,
I love
It
fried
was-
pickles.
Oh my God, it was so gross.
Did you have a dip to dip it in?
No.
You're supposed to dip it in ranch.
Oh,
sauce.
I was like, bleh.
Oh, I love fried pickles.
And I love pickles. Like, I'll eat them plain, but it was,
yeah. See, when I run for president, I'll be like, Jake will be my Secretary of Agriculture. Because
Don't do
'cause-
that.
yeah, you know
I'll
how
be
to
your IT specialist, can I?
Don't do
take-
that. I'll be
take care of
I'll
the
be-
farmers.
well. The farmers would be fine. I'd be turning this country into weed nation.
Hey, go for it. I agree. Steve Yoakum will just be my secretary because he'll have to wear a mini skirt with no underwear.
Well,
and bend
yo,
over and pick
you
stuff
see
up.
me. You see me in person. I should obviously be the muscle. I mean,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, definitely, Jake.
Yeah, and I should be the IT specialist.
No, I'll make pirate, rainbow, copper,
I should definitely be the treasurer.
vintage. my social media outreach group.
You're not going to get elected then.
Yo, and
I
I hear a
s-
funny story.
I said, vote for him, motherfucker.
Let me tell you a funny story. So, this guy from my daughter's work likes her a lot,
Oh Lord.
and he doesn't know that she's gay.
Oh Lord.
And he bought her Air Force Ones for Christmas.
Mm.
Hey, I'm still gay, but thank you for the Air Force Ones.
Well, just wait a minute. So she was running late this morning, and it was snowing, and I hear walking down my hallway. I'm like, "What the hell is that?" And I said, "Anna, come here." Here she comes. I said, "Turn on my light." And she turned on my light, and she had put her foot in Walmart bags and tied them around her shoes
Smart.
Good. Because she didn't want to get the Air Force Ones dirty.
because she didn't want to get them dirty.
I love it.
Have you guys ever heard the term? It's like shoe file or something like that. Like it's like
Yeah.
pedophile for people who like shoes, right? But not
Mhm.
pedophile. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right.
Shoe
It's kind of like a speaker file is a person that
A cinephile. Somebody
Right,
like
yeah,
movies. Yeah.
you got it. Because there's some people I wouldn't call him a friend, but I know a kid I used to party with who has like 60 or 70 pairs of shoes.
Well, that makes
And they don't wear them.
that makes
Yeah, it's true. He doesn't.
that guy Chumley a shoe file then.
Yeah. She said she even
also,
wore them into school like that because by the time she got to school, it was still snowing. And she did not want to get them dirty. So
So-
she said, "Oh, well."
Would we call Chumley a methophile then?
Yeah, he's a lot of files. That guy has cars. He has
Quit.
every
No, I said meth, like crystal meth.
what is
Oh.
it? He collects Air Jordans, right? Or Nikes.
I don't
Nikes.
know.
Yes,
I've never
Nikes.
been a Nike person. Like, I just
Yeah.
don't get it.
He paid $40,000 for a pair of the Nikes from Back to the Future.
Yo,
Nope.
that's ridiculously cheap. Those go for like 100K or
Oh,
more.
yeah. There weren't that many pairs made. and
He must have won a pair at the auction then. 'cause
Yeah, it was at
those
that,
weren't in the stores. That was
that-
like an auction
yeah.
only for whatever.
that famous place that does all those weird auctions.
Chris-
there.
What is it? He has
Christie's.
Parkinson's. Is that what it is?
Who? Chumley?
Michael
No.
J. Fox.
Yeah, he
it
has
was a
Parker
charity.
shoes.
Yes.
It was a charity event for Michael J. Fox that they did those
Yeah.
shoes.
And they're signed.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
got
but-
a whole bedroom stacked
he was-
from the carpet to the ceiling of shoes
In cases, yeah.
in boxes.
They did a Pawn Stars episode about where Chumley went to the shoe museum thinking about buying it. What they don't tell you is it's like, I think 30 or 50% his. Like he and the guy he interviewed are partners and they own
Yeah.
a shoe museum in Vegas. And it's like their personal collections. It's not like normal museums where people give you things and donate, like you go to the American or the Natural History Museum in New York City. All those dinosaur bones were given. They don't buy them. But
You know what
that's
I
how many
did?
shoes these guys have.
My
What?
husband, we've been married for 18 years. And for 18 years, I was trying to get rid of his Jordans. They were the first pair of Jordans ever made. And
Oh, that's terrible.
they were ugly as fuck.
Yo, you know how
Okay.
much they're probably worth though?
They
If it's
wasn't
the
worth nothing because he didn't like take care of them.
Oh,
that's
so
right.
they
Yeah.
were like
He wore
inbox
them
type.
though, and I wouldn't go out with him wearing them. So when we sold our
It's
house,
wearing them.
he was packing up the U-Haul and he had them in a box.
Oh my god, don't tell me you did something.
I threw him away and then closed the box.
You're evil.
I mean, first generation Jordans are really hard to come by nowadays.
And they're really fucking ugly. I mean, they're really ugly.
What Nike did with Michael Jordan is probably the smartest and most profitable ad campaign in American history. Probably.
I mean, he's got 3 other pair over there. It's not like he's desperate.
I
Did
just
you-
never like. I like some of the Nike skate shoes. I've just never really been like a Jordan person.
My
Did you-
daughter's more like a Vans. She likes
Yup.
Vans.
I like
I've wore
Chucks.
skateboard shoes since like 8th grade, so I was like 13. So it's been a while.
Did you see
They-
the episode of Porn Stars where they were auctioning off that 6th Dynasty samurai sword? I was one of the.
No, I
was
don't know,
I
man.
was one of the bidders on that. Some guy ended up getting it for like $38,000.
How much
Yes.
was it?
When I bid, I was at 6,000. Then once it started climbing crazily, I was like, "Fuck this shit."
Sorry, Rainbow. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's okay. Lisa, I know they had sentimental value, but I could
they-
not,
If they didn't smell, I don't see why it's a problem.
because they were ugly and he would wear them and they were ugly.
Okay. So
I mean, Go look at the first generation of.
Did you wear them?
No, I threw them away, and
Okay,
he's
no. Did you ever wear them?
Did he ever find out?
no,
He
he's
did
still
now.
looking for them.
He
Bitch,
knows
he
now.
knows now.
Nuh-uh, because he hasn't went through all the boxes that we got out of storage.
Oh no,
Oh.
I just actually emailed Sean and let him know.
Yeah, I'm about to tell him too.
No,
some
you're
bullshit.
not.
That's
Nah,
like
I'm
throwing
no,
somebody's.
Don't worry, I'm no snitch. Rainbow.
That's like throwing somebody's fucking Pokemon card collection away or their fucking comic books or something. That's just horrible.
I let him keep his comic books, okay?
Oh, what do you
They
want
have-
that up?
Let's not-
Whoa,
Why you
whoa,
who you
whoa.
letting keep
What-
anything?
Let's not
Yeah.
get down on comic books either. Like,
Yeah.
They have taken over my little red thing that I keep important papers in. Well, it's being filled with comic books, so I've let him do that.
Oh, okay.
And he also collects those pop figures.
Do
Oh,
you know I
Pops?
have 2 rooms of music shit?
Funko Pops, I have like 3 shelves of them. Those things are awesome.
He has a whole top of my closet is full of them. And then when we got stuff out of storage, he found a box of them and took them to work and put them on his desk.
I have 16. I just counted them. So
Oh,
I don't
he's-
have like, I don't go overboard with it. It's just like comic book characters and
That's what
movies
he's
I
done,
like.
but he's got like 100 at the least.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I got some comic books.
See, I would never get that many because they're never going to be worth anything, right? Like,
A pop figure is you can get them from like Hot Topic. It's like he's
A
got like
cartoon like person.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
right.
exactly.
He's got Deadpool. He's got
Oh, I got
the
Deadpool too.
Jedi,
no.
Luke,
Luke Cage.
Batman. No, Luke
Not Luke
Skywalker.
Cage. He probably doesn't know who Luke Cage is.
He's got the Hulk. He's got little. They're called pop figures, and he has never opened the boxes.
Oh, see, I don't rock that. I let them breathe. You buy them to take them out. People
Yeah.
see, because I'm just saying, like, they're never going to be worth anything. So why keep them in their case? That's my argument.
Because he thinks that by the time our kids get our age, they'll be worth something.
I just don't believe that because of how mass produced they are. Like, it's not like they have made limited edition ones, but those limited editions are still like 100,000 in the
I
world. They're
would tend to
50,000
agree
in the
with
world.
you, but if it's pop figures over those ugly ass motherfucking Jordans, I will take the pop figures.
I've got comic books downstairs.
You got
I've
comic
always
books.
been into comic books, so
I got most of our childhood toys out there in the shed.
The bitch has my childhood toys in her shed.
I do. You didn't get them, motherfucker. You left them behind.
Bitch, you moved out first. How the fuck did I leave them behind?
yo, so I had some He-Man like play sets, like castles and shit. If I had those right now, they'd be worth like combined probably $3 or $4 grand.
She's
I-
got my Kiss doll.
I took
my
those
Michael
when you left
Jackson
and went
doll.
to San Diego, boo.
Boo.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Go
Because
ahead. Yeah. Uh-huh.
You took
His mom
them.
was going to throw them away because you were in California.
you took them when you moved out of
No, I
Farm
most certainly
Track.
did not. They were in the attic. No,
Huh.
ma'am. No, ma'am.
What?
They told me they forgot to get the stuff out of the attic.
There's still some stuff up there. I didn't take it then when I moved home for that short couple week and then moved back over here. That's when,
I
I
was
took
still living with there.
well, blame it on
I-
your mama.
I sat on your couch.
Well, blame it on your mama then.
I took you over there in the white car.
You guys are funny.
Blame it on your mother.
I like when they fight.
Oh, you shit! If that's nothing, you got to see me and my fucking sister fight. Holy
Oh,
God.
no. She calls me, Jake, and nobody believes me. She will call me, cuss me out, hang up on me,
Oh, yeah, they believe you.
and then call me back because she forgot to cuss me out about something. But
They
don't.
believe you.
But if I hang up on her, she calls me back and say, "You fucking hang up on me again, I'll block your goddamn number."
True story.
That sounds about right.
So it's okay for you to hang up on me, but I can't hang up on you when you're screaming at me.
Right.
Who's the older sister?
She is.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
There you
there
go.
you go.
that's usually how it works too.
Yep.
And just to let y'all know, her birthday is coming up
All
Oh,
right.
God, don't remind me.
January 7th.
January
What is it?
7th.
The big 2-9 this year?
Yeah.
Huh?
Big 2-9.
Yeah, 29. I'm going to be 29, y'all. Shit.
Uh,
Don't I wish? I got a kid that's almost 29.
And then 2 weeks later, it will be mine and my daughter's birthday on January 20th.
And if you need their addresses to send them things, please let me know. I'm selling the address for $100 a pop. Well, Pirates is already out there.
On the
What?
YouTube.
On the YouTube.
That was funny sounding.
Hey, pirate, huh? I know I get blamed for everything.
Why did Lisa Duncan get timed out?
Because Jake's over playing a video game. Sorry, Lisa. Jake actually
Ah.
timed you out.
What? I didn't do that.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
you did.
Did I? Oh shit! I'm sorry. How do I undo
We're
it?
sorry, Lisa.
No,
Oh
she's
my
just timed
God.
out. She
Resting
can come
on the
back.
phone. Fuck! I personally apologize, Lisa Duncan. That's all
Oh
on me.
my, he's playing a video game and not paying attention.
No, because my hand was sitting right on my phone while I was playing. I'm paying
Just wait a
attention. I can hear
couple-
y'all.
We're
All
so
right, I'll
sorry.
put it
Just
down in-
wait.
She should
I'll put it down and
earned.
engage the chat.
You should have earned mod status by now. That way it won't happen again.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's my fault.
No, Ron, I see you too.
Jake's mean.
I see you. Lisa accidentally
Oh,
got
and I'm deleting
timed out.
messages too. Jesus Christ!
Yes.
God damn!
Oh my
dude.
God, you are. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know.
Well,
I have to-
Ron, I guess he was hitting it with his cheek because he can't keep it mouth ring still, and was deleting y'all's messages. So
No. I got my headphones on. My phone was sitting like right in front of me, and my hand
Lisa,
was my
trust
hand was
me.
resting on it playing video games, and it must have done it that way. I'm sorry.
Lisa, trust
God
me,
damn.
sweetheart. I swear to God, you could whoop his ass.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, let's not get crazy.
I'll
Ah,
hold him down so you can whoop his ass, Lisa.
I shared it on Twitter, Boston.
oh, hey, Boston.
I did. She don't have Twitter.
She don't
Oh.
have Twitter. Well, my phone's dead, or I would have texted
That's
you.
one of-
It just died like a couple minutes ago.
There's days I wish I never started Twitter. My God, people on there are crazy. You think the drama community's bad? Try dealing with pro wrestling fans. Like, holy cow!
I see you
okay.
all the time in there. I'm like, oh my God. Talk about pro wrestling.
Yo, it's awesome, man.
Do you think Chris Benoit really killed his family?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? And
Chris- That there's
I
no
don't
doubt.
think he did.
I mean, there's never been any other DNA in the house found ever.
Right, but they didn't
he-
test the alcohol
Uh,
bottles.
But he
Nope.
also like wrote about it though, like admitted it in a journal that was left. That
But he had no alcohol in his system, and there was alcohol bottles next to him, and
that's not the
nobody
argument.
tested it.
The argument is he did it because of like severe concussions over and over and over. It like fucked his head up so bad.
Yeah, he was
when
like 85 years old in his brain.
Yeah, they said there was like world renowned doctor, the guy who found CTE, the guy who like the NFL sued this guy for saying that the NFL was giving people concussions, right?
Right.
He looked at Benoit's brain, and you'll see like these tiny little marks on a normal brain, right? Like these tiny little specks in between materials. Well, these things on Benoit's brain were like the size of like a large marble, like not a regular tiny marble, but like one of the big marbles. I mean,
And-
I'm
and
talking
to
like
this
half the size
day-
of a shot glass width.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, to this day, they still never found either one of them's cell phone that he was texting from.
I don't know about that. I never read
I've been
that.
researching it.
I just think like I mean they did find steroids in his son. They did find injection marks in his son. So
Yeah, the son was given
he
like
had
Xanax or something to put him out.
Chris Benoit choked him to death. Like it was strangulation.
Right, but he was sedated at the time, so he didn't.
I
feel
don't know
nothing.
if he did it or not. I do know it's a fucking horrible tragedy, and I
It
wouldn't
is.
wish that upon anybody. And if he did do it on purpose, I definitely believe that he had how many pro athletes have we seen that's been diagnosed with CTE and they end up killing themselves or hurting somebody else? Like I think there's a real connection between brain damage and people who do things that normally nobody think they do. Because like I know a lot about pro wrestling and that
Yeah, I
there's-
just think it was botched because all the alcohol sitting there, he didn't have any alcohol in his system, but they didn't test the alcohol bottles.
the investigation might have been botched. I'm not saying that. All the time they will have 25 cops in a crime scene when there should
Right.
be like one, and
Right.
they end up tainting the whole fucking place. And there's been murderers that have got off for shit like that. So I
Right.
could believe that could happen.
All right, not to interrupt, but I have to hit the head and the bed because I got a long day tomorrow.
All right, man.
The
Y'all
head
be
and
safe.
the bed.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Love you, Angelo.
Love y'all. Be safe, Lisa. I'm so sorry that Jake's such a mean guy.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
dri-
no, I really am sorry. I feel bad about that. That's
I'll
a total
dri-
asshole move.
I'll drive over to his house next week and beat his ass.
That'd be
Yes.
fun.
You,
So,
you,
you know how many times I've accidentally
literally
blocked people?
could. No, my
we're-
hands are
two
completely away from the
two-
phone. So,
broken-bodied people trying to beat each other up would be a fucking sight for sore eyes.
oh Jesus,
Right.
dude,
That's
I'm
what I say about me and Pirate. I said, I could outrun you, so it don't matter. And she said, but you got to come back.
Good night, everybody. Be safe. Love one
Good
another.
night. I'm gonna
Night.
go to. I'm gonna
Well,
get the
fuck.
daughter in bed. She's got home from work,
What
so I'm
time
gonna
is
go
it?
get her in
7:30.
bed. So, remember our new approach.
We have a
If,
new approach, y'all.
if somebody says something nasty, take it and turn it into a positive comment. Just for 2 weeks. That's all I'm asking.
Yo, I'll do it.
Okay. Love you all.
Night. If you haven't seen Irish Dragon Lady's video, please go watch it. Hashtag truth bombs.
Yeah, I'll
She's
watch
right
it.
there. She's right there. Trash
I'm
hashtag
pretty
truth
sure I'm
bombs.
subbed to her. Yeah, I'm subbed to her. Truth with proof. Is that the video?
Yes.
Okay. Will do.
Actually, you can put it in the chat if you want to, Irish Dragon Lady.
So you had a pretty nice concert then for your thing today.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was really cute. They put a little thing together. It was really nice.
I'm always impressed when I go to those things by like how good some of these kids are in the band.
Dude, Jasmine, she rocks it out, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we used to have this kid who everybody thought was going to be a professional musician because of how good of a drummer he was. I don't know what happened to him, but
She can play anything with a string on it. If she can listen to something and then go play it. I'm like, damn, dude.
I can play guitar as far as like I can play you chords, but I'm definitely not like a musician by that means. I'm kind of like I hear things flatter than they are.
Right?
I took music
No,
theory
like
1 and 2, and after that it just got too hard for me.
she plays bass. She's
Oh
got
yeah, bass is cool.
Yeah, Mike got her a bass guitar. Oh, it don't work anymore? Oh. She said she wanted a bass guitar, right? So he got her one for Christmas like 2 years ago, and he spent quite a bit of money on it because Mike was like, "Ooh, I get to buy something musical, woohoo!"
Hell yeah.
So like he went out and bought his bass guitar, this huge amp. Like, I'm like, really? She didn't really need that. I don't know how many watts or whatever it is, but I know that you could run a show in a theater with that damn amp. It'll blow the damn windows out the house.
Well, if you tell her to get headphones, use
Oh, she
headphones with
always
it.
plays with headphones on because I'll be walking by her room and I can hear her playing and
Well,
I
yeah,
recognize the song. You know what I'm
bass
saying?
amps can literally do damage. There's this famous story about the Grateful Dead's bassist, Phil Lesh, that and see like in the 60s and early 70s when those guys were still taking a lot of like LSD, Phil Lesh would go into the place they were playing beforehand and he would put all these speakers in like different places throughout the stadium. So you could potentially be standing right next to a bass speaker. And
Yeah.
at the Fillmore in San Francisco, his bass was so loud that it was vibrating the building and cracking chunks of the ceiling that were falling onto people.
I saw
Like
that
it,
somewhere.
because it was getting out of hand. Like the bass amps will shake your house literally if they're loud enough.
Oh
It's a good
shit.
amp.
The people that used to live across the street from me were a bunch of assholes. They moved out years ago, but they were a bunch of dicks. And they would put speakers in the windows and have that shit cranking. And well, shit, this has been probably 5 years ago. That's when I was at the nursing home PRN, and I worked third shift, and I could hear it in my fucking room, and it was vibrating my house from across the street. And I was like, all right, that's cool. You put your little speakers in the window. Why are you putting the speakers in the windows facing out?
Yeah, when I went to college, I had to live in the dorms for the first year, and everybody who liked shitty music did that. Nobody liked good music, at least what I consider good music. Like it was like the worst rap out there, like that, you know.
I was like, all right, that's cool. So one day Mike had a show, and I said, will you leave he's got these two big PVs, like they're tall as me. And I was like, will you leave those here with your board? I want to, and show me where I can plug my phone in to make it play through the PVs. And so he showed me how to do it. And I waited till about, I think he was on third shift, and it was a weekend. The kids weren't here or something. No, it wasn't a weekend. It was during school. And the girl over started working third shift, but on the day she was off, she would blare that fucking music. So I put on Corn, and turned it up as loud as as it would go. And I remember my middle kid was coming home from school. She said you could hear it at the stop sign, and it's like 3 blocks away.
Yeah, people always used to put their speakers outside or out their windows in college, and I would be coming back from class like, I don't know, like I wouldn't mind in the afternoon, but when it's like 7 in the
Pop trouble.
morning and I'm fucking hungover, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I moved out of dorms quickly because that shit sucks. Like
Who you
having
looking
to
for,
fo-
Purple Dragon Lady? Go ahead. I'm listening.
no, I was just saying having to follow rules. Like I always got in trouble there.
No.
Well, I got in trouble once because my roommate, I think he was smoking a cigarette in his room. I'm not sure, but he had like 4 beer cans in the garbage, and this douchebag RA came in and was like, "Oh, I know you're smoking weed in here. I can smell it." And you got to understand 21-year-old me. I'm like, "Fuck you, dude." Like, I'm
Right.
fucking being a complete dick to this kid and his girlfriend because he like found this piece of cardboard in the trash, and he was like, "Well, definitely a blunt." And it was literally like a piece of cardboard. But he did find those beer cans, and I just took the rap for it because you can get in pretty big trouble there. Like they'll kick you out of the dorms for underage drinking. Like it's wicked strict. And my roommate, like came from the Bronx, but he basically like didn't have anywhere to go if he got kicked out of school. So I just took the fucking rap for it. But they had this thing called judicial board. It was like if you got in trouble there, you had to go, like they gave you like a punishment, like picking up cigarette butts or something. And after that dude basically searched our room on nothing, I saw him the next day walking to class out my window, and I was fucking day drinking. So I'm yelling out my window. I'm like, "Hey, douchebag, we're having a huge fucking party in here, you piece of shit." Like, so then I go to judicial board, and 2 out of the 3 people on judicial board are this RA and his girlfriend. And I'm in there like, "Well, how's this fucking fair?" I'm like, how am I supposed to like have a defense when you two out of the 3 of you are the judges? Like, this is fucking ridiculous. Because if you got arrested by somebody, that person most certainly wouldn't be the judge as well, right? Like, but I didn't do well with dorm life. Like a lot of kids who were like 18 did, I guess, but I was 21 and I moved out of my parents when I was just before I turned 18 and had been on my own and was not used to having somebody be like, do this and do that. You have to be in the building this and can't be outside during that. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. But I get why they like make kids go to the dorms at first, because not only is it good for like sociability and whatnot, it also, a lot of those kids are just going to fuck off if they're not right there at school and like can't leave,
Right.
Like, I don't know, are you going to send your daughter with a car?
No, she can't have a car first
Yeah,
semester anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. A lot of schools are like that. Like they make you stay there so you'll actually like do your work, and you're not just going to waste the school's time by going there to party.
Yeah, so the first year they're not allowed to have a vehicle. So we're
Yeah.
we're gonna get her a little scooter so she can get around.
Well, I kept getting punishments for that stupid judicial board thing for not being there. Like I would go to my friend's house and we would go out to the bars and shit because we were of age, and I would get punished for like not being there. And I'm like, dude, I don't have to fucking be here. Like I hated dorm life. And we had like our own rooms. Like I've seen dorms before where there's like 2 people into a room. Like we had our own shit. We all had suites, but it was still like I was 21 and ready to party, not
Right,
fucking.
right.
But I do get it because it's a lot of work all at once, and a lot of kids just go and fuck off and waste a lot of people's time and money. And so I get why they like, they don't just want kids at school to party.
Well, where she's going, there ain't nothing around for her to park no car nowhere anyways. So That's a wrap. But she is gonna need something to get like, she wants to get a little job or whatever. So we're gonna get her a little scooter, I think.
Well, I mean, being able to get a car next year is not like the end of the world.
She has a
either,
car. She's got a car.
Oh, she just can't. And I'm sure she'll meet people that do have cars if she needs to like go get something.
Yeah, she's got a car, and she don't have her driver. She's got her permit still. She got my old car.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome, you guys. My parents, when I turned 16, they bought my sister a car when she did, but they were like, she's a girl, it's different. We're not buying you a car. It's like, fuck,
Aw.
okay. I didn't get my license till I was like 19. I definitely didn't need a car for a long time.
Well, see, my middle kid wrecked so many times that the baby was scared to drive.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't want to say it out loud. I shouldn't. I'll say it. I've never been in a car crash that's my fault.
You should
driving,
have said it out loud.
Or like, I know I shouldn't have. I've been in a couple like where people are driving and they either run into something or someone runs into them. But I don't know. I'm a safe driver, dude. I drive like a grandma.
Yeah, well, my middle one didn't pay attention. She's your typical dingy blonde, but she didn't pay attention, and what are you chewing on? Oh my God. She totaled one car. My father, oh my God, my brother-in-law gave her a Jeep that was his, and it hadn't been eaten in, hadn't been smoked in, hadn't been drinking. It was like pristine condition. It had been kept in the garage, and he gave it to her, and she totaled it. And then I was like, well, that was your one car. We're not buying you another one, and we're not giving you another one. So you're gonna have to save your own money. So I made her save her own money, and she played bumper cars for a little bit, and then she she found this Jeep that she wanted, and we drove like 2 hours to go get it. It was a big ordeal, but anyway, she was driving it, and that's when she was still living here. She was on her way to work, and it was making a noise, and so she turned the radio up, and it didn't have any oil in it.
Oh, can't be doing that. They don't
was
go far.
It was pretty too. It was everything, and it was power, and it had it was a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and it had a sunroof and a moonroof and leather interior, and everything was. She had a 6-disc CD changer in the back. I mean, that's from a long time ago. Who uses that anymore? But it was a nice fucking car, and we ended up junking it for $300.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. See, my stepdad is a mechanic. I grew up with a mechanic, so I would never be allowed to get away with something like that. He would be pissed if I blew up a motor.
Out to my ex, and he said he's like, I might be able to unlock it. Just give me some time to work on it. And he got it where it would start, and then it just locked right back up. He said,
he probably seized the motor, I'm sure.
It did. He was like, he was like,
car
it's gonna
maintenance
cost
is
like
important,
$3,000. Yeah,
anybody in cold weather especially should always make sure the car's got enough oil, it's got enough antifreeze. I also recommend make sure your car has a lot of windshield fluid, because around here, like when it's slushy ass roads, it gets all dirty from people's tires. You'll be driving behind somebody and your fucking windshield will be like covered in dirt. It's bad.
Damn dog. All right, I have got to go give the dog a bath, and then I think I'm going to bed.
Word. Thank you for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
Anytime. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Night.
Have a good night, everybody.
You too. Night.